Now, a leading light, the brightest star and an inspiration for years to come. Just some of the ways Professor Stephen Hawking was remembered after his family announced he had died at the age of 76. The work of the world-renowned British physicist shaped modern cosmology and helped a generation of people better understand the mysteries of the universe. From complex lectures to appearances on some of the world's best-known TV shows, his work touched millions. As Sky's senior correspondent David Bowden now reports.
I have motor neuron disease, a progressive condition that reduces my powers of movement, but does not affect my ability to feel and think, or at least, so I think.
With the voice of a machine, the mind of a genius, and a body that didn't work as it should, Stephen Hawking became one of the most revered scientists of his generation and an international celebrity. The brilliant student who developed motor neuron disease at 21 and was given just 2 years to live, confounded the science he loved to battle on to celebrate his 76th birthday. It was at Cambridge that many of his greatest scientific discoveries were made.
He was a towering figure in science and made major contributions across the whole field of cosmology and gravitational theory and black holes.
But Stephen Hawking was no dry academic. His wit was as sharp as his scientific intellect, and he loved being the centre of attention.
Professor Hawking, it's an honor and a privilege to meet you, sir.
I know.
A role in The Simpsons, all part of the Hawking back catalogue.
Your theory of a donut-shaped universe is intriguing, Homer. I may have to steal it.
His first book, written 40 years ago, brought him to a global audience and sold more than 10 million copies. He didn't allow his disability to define him. On his 60th birthday, he ticked flying in a hot air balloon off his bucket list. 5 years later, he pushed the envelope even further, experiencing zero gravity.
I could have gone on and on. Space, here I come.
But Hawking never shied away from a fight, locking horns with Jeremy Hunt over the state of the NHS and berating Donald Trump for pulling out of the Paris Climate Change Agreement. His fascination with the natural world began young, nurtured by visits to the Science Museum, where the curator of astronomy and modern physics got to know him well in later life.
My abiding personal memory of Stephen Hawking is in 2012 when he came to visit the museum. And here in this gallery, the whole ground floor of the museum sang Hawking Happy Birthday. And just to see him engaging with all those people, the delight it brought him and the delight it brought them, that was an absolutely lovely memory.
Stephen Hawking's mind envisioned worlds beyond ours, but his family and friends kept him grounded.
I have been enormously privileged, through my work, to be able to contribute to our understanding of the universe. But it would be an empty universe indeed, if it were not for the people I love, and who love me.